Kenya's Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua will today defend himself in Parliament against an effort to impeach him. Gachagua is facing a string of allegations, including corruption, undermining the president and promoting sectarian division. He has vowed to defend himself to MPs in a 2-hour session due to start in just a few minutes. The Deputy President last night used a broadcast address to the nation to criticise what he said was a politically motivated attack. Well, let's speak now to Focus on Africa presenter Wahiga Mwara. Wahiga, hello to you. So a lot riding on the next couple of hours for Mr. Gachagua. Tell us what's led up to this point.
Well, it's definitely been described as a D-Day for Kenya's Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. We know that in the next couple of minutes, he will be before the Parliament, the National Assembly, to defend himself against that impeachment vote that will be happening immediately once he speaks to them. Now, a lot has been happening over the last couple of weeks. A lawmaker moved to the National Assembly, levelling 11 charges against the Deputy President, stating that he's amassed wealth to the tune of about $40 million over the last 2 years, and yet he earns a little under $100,000. That he's also been accused of money laundering, he's been accused of corruption, he's been accused of insubordination, amongst 11 other charges, which he's defended himself against. But also, it seems to have shown a rift in the political party that he is a part of. The Deputy President, in defending himself, he actually spoke to the nation on Monday night for about 3 hours, stating that it's a witch hunt, that his enemies want to hound him out of office. He described the allegations made against him as baseless and that he would speak before Parliament, before the country, over the next 2 hours on why he believes he's innocent and this impeachment motion has no grounds. That's what we are waiting for at the moment, Anita, even as we speak.
OK, so what happens next then after he mounts this defence, and what could the implications more broadly be for politics in the country?
Well, after he mounts his defence, the National Assembly is expected to take a vote. Should 2/3 of the House be in support of the impeachment motion, then he stands impeached in the National Assembly. The matter then moves to the Senate. The Senate will have about 7 days to discuss this, and they could also take a vote. And if they agree with what the National Assembly might agree on, that is to move on with the impeachment, then the Deputy President would effectively stand impeached. There would then be a vacancy in the office of the Deputy President, and within 14 days, the President would nominate an individual who would be vetted by Parliament and could then be the next Deputy President, if that is what happens. But of course, politically, it would show a rift in the political party, a divide between the President and his deputy, who campaigned in the run-up to the last election as a force of change. But that seems to have all gone very differently once they got into office, and it's all come to public light with some of the allegations that have been made that all has not been well, in terms of a political relationship between the two over the last couple of months.
OK, Wahiga, thank you for that. That's Focus on Africa presenter Wahiga Mwara.